It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where London will play host to a different kind of football. It's the Jets and the Vikings, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL International Series brings us across the pond. We're in North London and the impressive Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, wild first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams that have a long road ahead of them. These October games go a long way to setting the table come playoff time later in the season.
And they'll bring them down just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. And if he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
He'll have a Jets first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Second and 7. Once again, it's Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Here's first and 10. Hand off here to Zeke. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing.
This quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league, but what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Jackson now on second down. Open man downfield, that's London. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. He slams it in there, and he is in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready. And off we go from Wembley. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
Last week, when you go back and watch and study this tape, Mike, the problem is at the quarterback position, you need to be a difference maker. Last week, they were trying to overcome his poor performance, and you're just not going to be able to do that week in and week out at this level. Your quarterback has to be a driving force. He has to be a productive player within your system, and when you turn the ball over the way he did last week and not really lead to any points or any real sustained success on offense, that is a hard combination if you expect to win. So they're going to need more production, they're going to need more touchdowns, and they're going to need less turnovers. It's asking a lot. It's a big change from last week, but without it, I don't know if they can expect the results to ever change. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Goff. The second down throw is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And that is incomplete. Trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They'll run Zeke up the middle. He'll have a Jets first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll stick with Elliott. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Robert Spillane spills him there. Second down and 8. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the give, it's Elliott. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 2. Now, Jackson. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. From the gun, here's Gibbs. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. So after 1, 7-0 is our score. More from the International Series in London after this. Second and a yard. Jackson going to keep it himself. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And the Jets are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
They'll run with Gibbs. Powering forward. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, New York. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
And Butker on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jets move out on top, 14-0. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On play action. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll have a Jets 1st down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the 1st half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. Straight ahead, it's Elliott. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Pistol formation with Jackson. That's caught right side. It's London. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Lamar going to work from the pistol. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing Jackson. That one caught by Tucker. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Second down, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
On first down, it's Goff. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
Now Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. The throw on the run is complete. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. That one taken in by London. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No, we changed it. 13.
Jackson now from the 50. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Again, it's Jackson. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Jackson now. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll try and get there, and he will score. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Jets. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Jets will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Vikings offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Here's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the 1st half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
That one is caught by Mooney.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Throwing, Goff. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Goff to throw. Ayuk makes the catch right side. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This one from 39 yards out. McManus's kick is good. And the Vikings are on the board just before halftime.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. He'll have a Jets first down as he gets this up to the 42. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Halftime now at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and the NFL International Series. As we head back stateside to Orlando, Florida, check in with Jonathan Coachman. The coach has the EA Sports halftime report.
They're about set for the second half over in the English capital. So let's get you there as we rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England. And off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
On the bootleg, it's Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. And that is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And that'll set up 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. But he cannot get away. Great job down there. First and 10. It's a toss play, left to Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw, Jackson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
It's easy to make your quarterback look good when you can just get open as easily as he has in this game so far. I mean, he had the big first half, remember. But here in the second half, he just continues to add to these numbers here in the 3rd quarter.
3rd down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's complete. He's got it to London. That is catch number 60 for the season.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Second down, Jackson. He gets this one to Tucker. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Gibbs. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. Third down coming up.
180.
To throw is Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
And as we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll run. Here's Elliott. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, New York. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The extra point by Butker is good, and the Jets stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Cut.
Throwing here is Goff. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Kamara. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That's Will Anderson, the Defensive Rookie of the Year, in there to record the sack. It's a give now to Kamara. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
To throw is Goff. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So we are through 3. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
No, we changed it.
Off the play fake, Jackson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
It's a 1st down run with Elliott. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Jackson out of the pistol. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. 3rd and 9. Lamar going to work from the pistol. This